Okay. We'll continue our players now. Co-captain Cassidy Ray. Andrew Ward, you have the first question.
Hey, Cassidy, how are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Congratulations. Hey, just can you take us back to Saturday night and just what was that atmosphere like and how did it feel to win the national championship?
Well, it started off, I think a lot of us were nervous, had some anxiety going into it, especially in the practice session that they let us have on the TV pair. And I think after the practice, though, we settled in pretty well, and we were able to, make good shots and things like that, and then just winning it, coming back after the first loss and winning the next four, it was like nothing ever happened. Like we went back to doing what we normally do, and it felt really nice to be able to finally pick up the trophy and hold it up in the air like this is ours.
How satisfying was that, knowing a COVID year and all the extra stuff you have to deal with this season?
It was very satisfying, especially since, going into this year, we weren't really even certain if we would have a season. And so finally, I just think the satisfaction of like, here it is, this is ours, it's coming back with us. Even though we didn't even know if the season would be happening this year, it felt really good.
Okay, next we'll go to Abby Barmore.
You talked a little bit about this, but just the adversity that you guys had to face this season, not only in the tournament, but with the pandemic and COVID testing. Does this victory taste a little bit sweeter through all this adversity?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I really feel for the teams who didn't get a season this year, especially a lot of the teams out on the East Coast. We know some of the bowling teams out there didn't get a season. But I just think the adversity we faced with COVID, trying to balance practice and tournaments and school schedules, things like that, it's over now, and we have the trophy, and it's really nice that it's back here in Lincoln.
Clark Grell.
Cassidy, after that first round loss, what was the reaction after that? Were you guys stunned, and why were you guys able to bounce back and just rattle off those wins?
I'm not going to lie, I was pretty shocked. I don't think I was very happy after that match. I'm almost certain I was kind of short and snippy with my teammates, and I apologized for it, but I just think I was like dwelling on it, which we've been told not to. And so I think going into the second match, I really had to tell myself not to dwell on it and to just let it go and to make this next match better, because we have to win it. Otherwise, this wouldn't be here. But I think we really rallied together, and something that stood out to me, especially in that match, was that the coaches pulled us aside and said, your season is on the line, and that was really big. I kept telling myself I didn't want to go home, and we didn't, so.
Okay, next we'll go to Jacob Vanderford.
Hey, Cassidy. So as a leader on this team, what did you kind of tell your teammates as you were kind of battling through this year with all the adversity with COVID and everything? And as we were talking about with this tournament, what did you kind of tell them to kind of keep their spirits up and just kind of bring them along and tell them that you're almost there and you can get that national championship?
I think a lot of the times something that helped us along was just having fun and cracking jokes in practice. The first semester was kind of tough not being able to travel to tournaments, but we still had fun with it, and we made every moment count there. And then at the tournament this past week, I felt like I told them the same thing every time. But, even though it was repetitive, they took it really well, and I think it helped them and it helped me, kind of calm my nerves. And I hope that it helped them calm down a little bit and kind of get things rolling.
Okay, Abby Barmore.
Hi, congratulations on your national championship. What did it mean to be honored at the Husker baseball game and be able to celebrate your victory in person with Husker fans?
Yeah, it was actually really big for us. We haven't had any fans at our events. It's nice that baseball's outside, so you can have people there. So being able to share that with like Husker fans in person instead of, through a screen was a big deal. And I think I don't know if I was like, just kind of like, wow, what's going on? There's so many people, or if I was like, this is really happening. And so I just think it was great being able to share it with that many fans and that they all appreciated it too. I mean, bowling doesn't get a lot of recognition. And so the fact that nearly everybody in those stands were on their feet was huge. It was a huge deal for us. So.
Any questions for Cassidy? Put them in the chat. Okay, that's the end. Cassidy, thank you very much. Congratulations again. And we'll continue in a moment here with Michelle Goro.